Oh, good. Which one was it?
I fucking remember this place. Oh.
You know, let's put the World War II Fox Tech pusher on. There we go.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, it's good. Do you see who's under the boot?
Oh, is that technician?
Yeah.
Ooh.
These are around the waterfront. Just no one ever wants them. They have so many of them.
That's fucking great, actually. Don't worry,
It's so great.
I plan to do something to that guy right there pretty soon.
Good. Make it happen.
I'm gonna be so fucked afterwards.
You know, you scratched my back. Maybe I can scratch yours. Depending.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, depending.
Depending.
Depending. Yeah,
Also,
if you listen. Oh. Oh, look at that.
it's fucking beautiful.
Ooh. Monster. Ooh. Damn. Lean.
It's a fine piece of work. Very nice. All right, where do you want me to go? What do you want me to do?
It's gonna be fairly easy. I'm gonna go in. You'll follow in 30 seconds. That way, there's enough of a gap that doesn't break consistency there.
Understood.
Any expectations for this? Anything you'd like to know beforehand?
I don't think combat is gonna happen.
I mean,
Question.
it's one dude. I don't know. If it's
Isn't-
combat, you laying me out. So like, I don't know if that counts as combat.
No, I don't think so. I'm not gonna. Would Benny win in a fight against Vice? No.
What do you mean? Only thing I have a cybernetic hand and a leg. That's it.
Oh shit.
I'm
Well,
not like a robot or anything.
if that's the
I'm like
case.
all biological.
No, I'm
The
joking.
whole point of me being who I am is I'm the executive with no like
Protection.
powers. I'm just a dude. Like
Yep.
I'm just straight up a dude.
I'm just a
have
fox with a
power in my
rocket
words.
launcher.
I'm
I'm streaming.
Yeah. Ooh, what a day.
That's a vocal stim we can't use. Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway, you know.
all right, I'll let you.
Questions, nothing?
I don't think so. No, I think we're good. I think we're solid. I think we're
Alright.
good to go.
All right. Give yourself 30 seconds after I go through. Door's already marked.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go find some music quick too. Ah, is it still up here? Fuck. Here it is. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna work. Vice. Vice, it's me, Riggs. Vice? Shit. Jesus Christ. Howdy. You are one crazy motherfucker for picking this place.
The one place I know no one would look.
I suppose.
Why, you've been here before?
Once.
Weird place to find yourself in. But I guess today's not the day for me to ask questions now, is it?
No, not particularly. In fact, I'm supposed to be getting answers.
Yeah. Alright. How you want this to go? Want to ask questions or you want to play story time?
Most cases, story time might have been preferred, but since I think I got a whole goddamn autobiography from Max,
Yeah.
don't think that's too necessary. 200 years. Huh. That's a long time, boys.
I don't know where you got that theory. If I'm being honest.
I don't know if it's a theory. From what Max said, it was provable.
Provable. Right, like I'm not sloppy. Fine. I'm not 200 years old,
Sashimi.
but
Hmm.
there's a long line of events that took place before the person you see here. When an executive is removed, the next person takes their number. My daughter, Cole, she is now AO4. Just like I was, just like the person before me, and so on and so on. With that comes a few responsibilities. My real father, he goes by the name of Michael. He was the original one. So when it came down the line for me to fuck. Fine. I did some digging, found out that my real father wasn't the best kind of man. My adopted father now didn't like that, and so he put him in the dirt. Took his blood, made someone to be a little bit more agreeable. Ta-da.
Jesus Christ.
My adopted father tried to raise a kid, only knowing business. So no, I'm not 200 years old, but there's a little bit of experience behind my eyes, I guess you could say. First you don't succeed, try again, right? Or what am I? 8th version?
You're a repeatable clone.
I wouldn't say clone. Soul's real. All original. I'm not too proud of it. Don't feel the need to tell much to people, given everything.
Fair. I don't blame you.
It's something no one knows. So if you could keep that between us, I'd appreciate it.
I'll do my best, but with how far a lot of people have started digging, I don't know how long it'll take until somebody else finds out.
They won't. I made sure of that. A lot of the things that I keep to myself are a one and done deal. I made certain of that. Archon, fellow executive, got a little too close to the flame. He started figuring things out, started making connections. Had to deal with him back when I was more willing to do such things. He was the last one with any kind of mechanical or data knowledge of that sort of event, so you're looking at the last line right here. Last fox in the den. If I go, there's no replacing me.
I can't say that you would be the last Fox. Not officially.
Why is that?
Your kids.
I'm gonna do quite a lot to keep them from that company.
That's
Probably more than any man should.
not really how I meant it. You'll be the last Fox to breach those doors for the company, sure, but you're not the last of your bloodline.
To some people's dismay.
Yeah, well, not everyone's gonna like everybody, right?
Learned that the hard way?
I was told about these crystals.
Yeah.
What are they?
They're an invention of my father. Something to balance this. They're souls. People.
Mm-hmm.
Not too proud of that. But my father invented it. I improved upon the design, tried to make it less torture-y. It found that tortured souls provide a much more potent energy. Hell runs off of it. By the way, hell exists. Ta-da.
Yeah, I've seen it.
But it runs more efficiently if they're in pain. I made up some bullshit reason why I need to put them in crystals, but at least if they're contained, they're not being kept all together in one giant... Separating them makes it easier on them. Not a perfect solution, but it was one that I had to make. I'm not proud of it. Nor do I take any at all remorse in trying to help. But I still contributed to it. And I'll have to answer for that someday.
You'll be judged, just the same as the rest of us. But that's not up to the people to give that to you. Regardless.
We might want to take a ad campaign for that one.
No, I'd recommend against it. Regardless, from how I see it, you were a product of circumstance. You were made for a reason. You were asked to do things somewhat against your better judgment. It's not exactly a position you can just say no in. And leaving, well, that's gonna cause more problems than a lot more people I think would have liked. Somehow, some way, they let you go almost goddamn scot-free, and I'm still wondering how or as to why.
But as they probably know now, or at least thought, I'm the one man who could bring everything crumbling down. My face is on every billboard, every poster, every video, every commercial. Who are the people going to believe? Faceless Corporation or the guy that represents them? I know the ins and outs. Sure, it'd be easy to kill me, but if you killed me, then you wouldn't have a replaceable, then would you? You wouldn't have me. I don't know why I'm needed in such quality or quantity, but whatever it was to let me live. I'm gonna be honest, I don't believe they left me off the hook. Someday, hour, time down the line, I expect I'll hear a knock on my door when they figure out a way around me. But for the right time now, I'm valuable. Something they can't replace. And that makes me invaluable.
Which just means we have to keep you out of Foxtech's hands and away from the people that want to kill you for now.
Foxtech doesn't care about me. As long as they know that I'm alive, they don't need me. If they wanted to find me, they'd find me. You can just look at any other example.
That's
Anyone
fair.
they've gone after, they've found. Maybe they didn't win the fight, but they've found them. Even the twins. The two people on this earth who have done more crawling and running and hiding, going as far as to conceal themselves with technology, and they still got found. Big Brother watches, cowboy. I should know, I helped design it. They can find people if they need to.
Sounds like it. I understand. Sort of. Mostly.
Here.
You mentioned a way to stop it. Shut it off for good.
Yeah. There are steps to turning something off like this. Not just a computer where you can turn it off and everything's hunky-dory. We're talking thousands of machines, hundreds of thousands of men, millions of volunteers.
Jesus.
System runs like a virus, a plague. It corrupts systems, but it's not some LF black box AI or Iron Coalition doodad. It doesn't make itself known. It doesn't pose a threat in the moment so you can heroically save your friends. It hitches a ride on you. It rides your back, it rides your clothes, it rides your intelligence. We designed it to take out threats like the leader of the Stormbringers, Hamsky, Mori, people like that. People that, for all intents and purposes, if they went off the wall, not many people could stop them. That was the point. It was designed to calculate and attack those kind of threats. Keep Zafira safe. It was supposed to.
Yeah.
The system is embedded in so many things at this point. It'd be impossible to hunt down every single one and remove it. So, you have to change the system. Change it, fix it, destroy it. That way, when it shuts off, it doesn't take every goddamn thing in the city with it. I'd be a liar if I told you that I had some foolproof plan that was perfectly safe and it would get you home to your kids at night. Honestly, I don't expect you to help me. Nor do I really even want you. I know what you have to lose and I wouldn't risk it myself. But you saw how determined the twins are. And if they get into that tower, and if they do what they're gonna do, they'll take half the damn city with them.
Shit. They're on a collision course.
They won't believe a lick of what I say, and honestly, I don't blame them. I lied to them, to their face, to their friends for so many years. However many months of luring them into traps and teaching them otherwise than trust a fox, right? But the one time I need to tell them something real, they're not gonna listen. Boy cried wolf.
Fuck Vice.
I've gotten to Riot's head. For a reason we're into this mess now.
Riot
No
knows?
doubt they've Oh, she does. She was the first person I told. 5 months ago, I told her all this. She was supposed to help me. I asked her to trust me and that I was going to do the right thing, but... one day she turns on me. No doubt. I can only think of
Sashimi,
one-
please.
2 people who could do something like that.
You really are running
She
out of
was
options.
Options is an understatement. I'm grasping at straws. I've got a company that doesn't want to die. I've got 2 people who are more than happy to go through any man, woman, or child to get to me. And I've got the first crush I've ever had and a real love interest now wanting to snap my neck. The only thing I've got in this world, Benny, is my wife and kids. And right now I have to put the world above them, and I don't think I can do that for very much longer. It's a hard decision to make, and I don't ever want you to have to make that. As I could leave tomorrow. I could take my kids and my wife and we could leave and let this city rot. But I can't do that, man. I've hurt too many people. There's too many people down there on the street. Too many kids without fathers, too many daughters without mothers. Too many people who didn't deserve to grow up in a place that would never even see them as human. I can't do that to them again.
I don't mean to sound like an ass, partner. But how can I believe your words? How can I believe that what you're telling me is how you feel, what you mean? Your job was professional liar.
Hmm. Have you ever seen one of those really old cowboy films? Something Eastwood. Fistful of Dollars, I believe it was called, right?
Sure, yeah.
There was a moment much like this. The main actor had the trust of a man who did nothing but betray him. Up until that point, you think you can recall who I'm talking about. He's got to make sure he's going to lead him to where he's got to go. You have two options. Both equally good. I honestly can't blame you for either. You can put a gun to my back and walk me through the line, or you can let my actions speak for me. Up to you. Either way, something has to get done.
Damn it, Vice.
My job was a professional liar, but sometimes the best lie is the truth. Truth people won't believe. The truth so real, so unbelievable. People will just simply walk over it. Believe it or not, I don't lie that much. It's just, with everything I've got under my jacket, people are more willing to believe it. It simply doesn't happen.
How do I deal with Riot? I'm gonna have to stop her. She's coming for you. She's the one I'm worried about the most. Max and Mo, Max openly admitted to being mostly cybernetics. If I have to, I still... The bullets.
It won't come to that, Benny. I do that. I appreciate it, but that's a beast of my own. You want to take down Riot, I understand, but I can't bring myself to hurt her. And I don't think you want to either.
No, I don't.
So, a while ago, Riot came to me. Natalie came to me. He needed help. Was badly injured. No one really could help her, and I was still on retribution. I picked her up to the ship. Everyone was pretty angry at me, to be honest. But I made her a new chassis. Some of the finest work I've ever done. Believe it or not, still kind of proud of it. You may have seen it. All black. Sleek. Pretty.
Yeah.
Very effective. Some of the best reactive armor I've ever made. Some of the best linear resistance I've ever done. Specifically tailored to how she moves, how she fights. I made it so it will fight even when she goes unconscious. It knows her movements. It knows how she fights. You could knock her out and she'd still try and kill you.
So I don't have a chance in hell.
Not without this. I knew one day she would try and hold her promise. And I'll be honest, I expected her to. I wanted her to. For a very long time. But I knew that something like this might happen. I knew she might get infected by Leap Foundry, mind controlled by a necromancer, whatever the hell reason. I knew there were too many variables. That right there is a fragment. But unlike the ones that I made before, this is the most recent one I made consciously, willingly, specifically. And plugged into any device with a speaker or microphone, it emits a signal. It'll shut down any Foxtech equipment, no matter the security clearance. You'll get a solid 30 seconds before it reboots. Use it wisely. It only works once. The system will adapt to it immediately. It'll fight you. It'll try and kill you. But you'll get 30 seconds. Don't waste it. Only one of those. Don't break it.
Fuck.
You'll never forgive me for that. And she'll probably never forgive you for using it. You better make damn sure, cowboy, that her life is in danger. This is something you don't come back from. A woman like her with her backstory. Taking her freedom of control away is not a task you're gonna come back from.
No. No, it's not.
And it keeps getting worse and worse, Benny. I know if I look back now, I'm gonna turn to a pillar of salt.
I don't know how to get this done. I've never even been inside any of the Foxtech towers. I
know the ins and out of that tower. I know where the little hidey holes, the little crossways, the tunnels. I can get you in. That's not the problem. Actually, you're human. You might even fit into a uniform.
no.
We wear masks so that the public don't recognize who we are. Retribution against bad acts, but that's one way. Anyway, I can get you inside and I can get people inside too. But I can only get you to the lobby. Beyond that, whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna have to do it either quiet or loud.
I might have an idea of my own.
Well, here's hoping.
Right. I've got Comlink set up with you. It's encrypted. If I need to message you or call you, I guess the only thing I can ask of you is to keep your ears open for me.
Everything close.
If I see Cole, your kid, one of them, what should I tell her?
I'm sorry. For everything. And I'm gonna make it right.
I'm gonna be meeting her tonight. Soon.
She doesn't know everything, Benny. I'm gonna be honest, she probably doesn't know much. Which makes her dangerous to the company and the people outside. She's a little girl in a very adult world. She doesn't know what she's doing. I'd ask you to take mercy on her, but I think I've already had this conversation with you.
You know, you have an opportunity. She agreed to meet me. If you want, you and her can...
I think she's owed that much.
Yeah.
All right. Benny, you've asked a lot of good questions, but I don't think I answered the one thing that you asked me originally. And if I'm gonna do better about being honest, I gotta remind myself that sometimes lying to myself is the worst crime of all, so... You asked me something I had never told anyone else. Something, the reason why your wife couldn't be here. I know she would have came if you would have asked. You ever wondered why so many bad things are allowed to happen in Zafira? Why it seems like the good Lord has taken a blind eye to this place? The modern city of Babylon.
Kinda. I've thought about it a little. I thought about the way that people live on the streets the way that they do. How we pick each other apart just for a handful of credits. Seen children roam the streets with no parents. Bodies laying in corridors that don't belong there. I wondered why. This doesn't make any sense. And then I remember the place where I come from. Back in my home, in LA. I used to live out there. Hell opened up on my world. Demons, sinners, souls, the damned came forward. All of them. And God wasn't there to stop it. He wasn't even there to stop them from taking my wife from me. But I have to hope that there's a reason for a lot of this, and I have to hope that despite the fact that suffering continues each day, in and out, the very end, that there is something that we're all waiting for, so that when this finally ends, we can start piecing things back together, clean up our own mess, even if it takes a generation or two.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because the thing sent to protect this place currently has our logo branded around its neck. Much like the angel of old that was sent to the city of Babylon to bring a man and his wife. But instead, we decided that we would be that angel. Instead, we'd replace it. The original deal my father made was not with the devil. He tempted an angel to do something righteous, and he shackled it for him. Shackled an angel, and the protector of this city apparently lays bare. And it's a question for the good Lord that why he allowed that to happen, why he still allows that to happen. But we took a messenger of God and we tore its wings from its shoulder blades. We took its crown and put it on our own heads. There is a contempt for the natural order, and then there's rewriting it. The reason this city is allowed to exist as it does is because the person that was supposed to be keeping watch is serving a 9 to 5 they'll never quit. That's why I couldn't have your wife. That's why I couldn't have anyone else here. When, if, or when this is over, it's gonna get loose. And that storm will come. And it'll be on top of all of our heads. The system is a demon. The company is a false idol. The fucking retribution runs off of a fucking angel. If this isn't some biblical bullshit, then I don't know what is.
So you mean to tell me that it wasn't bad enough that you're using souls as fuel, barring them from going to their respective places, stopping them from entering even hell? Not only did you piss off the entirety of the lower 9, but when that angel's free, you'll bring down the wrath and fury of the Old Testament. Vice.
Yeah.
You better pray to not God, not even the Holy Spirit. You better pray to the one man who has more mercy than everyone combined, that he does not raze this city to the ground. You didn't start it.
I had a plan.
The only saving grace for you is that you didn't start it, and you're working to end it.
We have a plan. Let's get to work.
When I got to this place, I swore I'd make a better world for my kids to live in. If I sit idly by and let this happen, I'm dooming everything that they could have ever hoped for. I don't see how I don't have a choice. I believe you, and I will help you. But God damn it, Vice. God fucking damn it.
A recurring theme. I've heard that more times than I'd care to forgive. But look, that thing, that being that we have, it is the reason why you see so many demons, necromancers, things of the like walking around the street. Why there is no natural balance to these things. Why humans ran to Upper Zephyra. I'm not saying we caused it, but we definitely didn't help it. When it gets out, we need to give it something worse than Zephyr to worry about. I don't mean trying to fight it. I'm planning to pit it against Upper Zephyr, the people that actually do deserve it. It's gonna be a poor sight. That's the only thing I can think of that would be big enough, sinful enough.
Your father. You have to give them your father. He's the one that started this mess. He's the one that created this for all of us. He put you in this position. He tanked millions of lives into the gutter. If anyone is going to receive judgment, Vice, it has to be him.
I'm
crazy.
me and my father have I'm sorry, me and my father don't have the best history, but I know he loves me. I swear. He's not all bad.
Sit down. Sit down. I'm going to tell you a little something that I haven't told hardly anybody. You've been telling me plenty of your family history, your secrets and all that. Why don't you just sit next to the seat?
No.
There. I'm telling you a little bit of my family history, where I come from. Make it equal with you, right? I never knew my mother. Hell, I hated my father. He was a drunk. My mother was a street whore. He told me that every day. I was 5 years old when I weighed in his love for me or my own way of life. Do you want to know what I did at the ripe old age of 5 years old? I took a kitchen knife, and while he was passed out drunk on the couch, I stabbed him 7 times in the chest. He never woke up, but I never had to suffer the bruises. I never had to suffer the glass bottles being thrown at my head. And I never had to suffer through the half-empty apologies that he gave me. Vice, you want to fix this world. You want to fix the things that are going wrong with it. You want this all to end. You want this all to stop. So now I'm telling you, you have 2 choices. Either you give yourself, you let yourself be judged at that final coming of days, or you give them who they're after, and you give them your father. We only get one life, Vice. We only get one. You need to make a decision.
Fine. Fine. All right. Fuck. Fuck.
Remember what I told you. You're a father now. It is your job to protect your kids every step of the way. Your father put them in this position. Your father ruined the lives of many children, orphaned millions more. And if you would have said that you would have given yourself, I would have sent you to God. And no man is allowed to walk out on his own story. We only get one vice. But I need you to be resolute. I need you to have conviction. Partner, I need you to have faith. Faith that your plan, that what we do from this point forward will work. And that we will change the lives of Saphira for the betterment.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch. Oh, shit. Alright. 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 Alright.
Blessed are the meek.
So, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, Benny. Did you have to do that?
I wouldn't have gotten the proper answer if I didn't.
Mm. You know, people have tortured me for less. Fuck. Ugh.
My goal isn't to torture you. It's to make you figure yourself out. Now, come on.
Oh.
Let's go see your daughter. Thank you. Thank you for not making me shoot you in the face.
No. The second you tell people about that, they're gonna ask why you didn't.
And I'm gonna tell them all the same exact thing. Because I don't want to shoot a man who wants to be a father.
Mm.
Now the fun part is getting back without getting attacked.
Yeah.
Respawn.
You motherfucker. Slipping that Rango quote in there. Fuck you, dude. I was sitting here like getting all emotionally connected to the character and all that shit. And then you're like, no man can walk out on his own story. I'm like, this motherfucker, this stupid ass bitch. This asshole.
you told me one of these days that if you slip in a Rango quote, I'm gonna fucking murder you, and I found the perfect opportunity to do it.
You motherfucker, dude, I almost broke the character. I put a gun to my head. Fucking
I put your own gun
by
to
the
my I
way.
put your own gun to your head. How'd that feel?
Yeah, he noticed that, by the way. That's the gun you stole from him.
One thing that I tried to have happen is I wanted to tilt the gun upwards so that the side of temperance was being lifted.
Yeah, I saw it. That's what I saw. That's how I recognized it. Fuck, dude. Oh, that's good. That's good. Temperance. Wrath.
Put down the wrath and lift your temperance. Yep. And
Good
then
use of it, dude.
yeah.
Fuck. That I didn't expect to put a gun to my head. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, okay, Benny's chill. You know, he's kind of upset with me, but we can raise that. And then you put me like, oh fuck. This isn't a simulation. This isn't like this is a situation I don't have control over. He could kill me right now, and I'd be dead to rights. Like, okay, let's talk about this.
Yep. In his mind, he was thinking, if you are willing to abandon your children at this time, at this stage of your life, you are better off dead, and I would be doing Riot a favor by killing you myself so she doesn't have to.
Dude, he was being honest. He does not envy to put you in a position that, the world or your kids. He's obviously a man to choose his kids.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, dude. So, you get to talk to Cole.
I do get to talk to Cole. And Vermilion said that she is currently on her way. I'm going to end this stream and start the new one relatively soon. So, to all those who are paying attention, because there's actually a few people in my chat right now. How many do I have? A lot of people that were paying attention to that. Who have we got still sitting in our... I got 8 people. There's 8 people checking this shit out. Alright. Oh shit, Leo was watching too. Ooh. Okay, regardless. So I'm gonna end the stream here, and I'm gonna open a new one very soon, so everyone just kind of pay attention to that. We'll be back shortly.